Do you remember the distance formula which we learned in the video before last? If not, I highly recommend that you watch the video before last before you watch this. The distance formula is exactly the same as the Pythagorean theorem. It says that the square of this side is the square of this side plus the square of this side. The length of this side is the x-coordinate of this point minus the x-coordinate of this point, which we wrote as x2 minus x1 in the distance formula. And the length of this side is the y-coordinate of this point minus the y-coordinate of this point, which we wrote as y2 minus y1 in the distance formula. And after taking the square root from both sides, we got d equals the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Now, when we think of this point as the center of a circle, we get the standard equation for a circle: x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. We see that these formulas are exactly the same, where the distance d from our distance formula is now the radius r of our circle. x2 is x, x1 is h, y2 is y, and y1 is k. Again, this is important. We call this formula the standard equation of a circle, where r is the radius of the circle and where the center of the circle has the coordinates h, k. So as long as we get an equation of a circle in this standard form, we know immediately that h, k represents the center of the circle and r represents the radius of the circle, and vice versa. Let's do two examples where we have given the coordinates of the center and the radius of a circle and find out the standard equation of a circle. So let's say we have a circle where its center has the coordinates 3, 2, and a radius of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the equation of this circle? That's simple. We just write down the standard equation of a circle, which is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And then plug in the coordinates of the center for h and k and the radius for r, and we are done. So this is the standard equation of a circle with the coordinates of the center 3, 2 and with a radius of 5. Let's look at another example. What is the standard equation of the circle with the center 5, 7 and with the radius 11? Again, we just plug in the x-coordinate for the center, which is 5, 4h, the y coordinate for the center, which is 7 for k, and the radius 11 for r. And we are done with this problem. So this is the standard equation of a circle with the center 5, 7 and the radius 11. Let's look at two examples where we have given the standard equation of a circle and we have to find out the coordinates of the center and the radius of the circle. X minus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 3 squared. So let's say this is the standard equation of a circle where we have to find out the coordinates of the center and the radius of this circle. As we know, when we have the standard equation of a circle, h represents the x-coordinate of the center of a circle and k represents the y-coordinate of the center of the circle. So the center of this circle has the coordinates 1, 2. Also, we know that when we have the standard equation form of a circle, r represents the radius of the circle. So the radius of a circle with the standard equation x minus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 3 squared is 3. And we are done with this problem. What about this standard equation of a circle? X minus 7 squared plus y minus 9 squared equals 13 squared. How can we see in this equation what the center and the radius are of this circle? That's very simple. As long as the equation of a circle is in standard form, the center of the circle is 7, 9 and the radius is 13. And we're done with this problem. Let's do two examples where we have to find out the standard equation of a circle where the graph of the circle is given. So let's look at this graph of a circle. What is the standard equation of this circle? Again, we just have to find out from the graph what the center and the radius of the circle is. So let's see. The center is 3, 6. And the radius is 1. The next step is to write down the standard equation of a circle and plug in the 3 and 6 for h and k and 1 for the radius r. So we get x minus 3 squared plus y minus 6 squared equals 1 squared, and we are done with this problem. What about this graph? Find the standard equation of this circle. The center of this circle is 6, 3. And the radius is 1, 2. So the standard equation of this circle is x minus 6 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 2 squared. And we're done with this problem. In the next video, I'll do some more examples, which are not as easy as these ones, so stay tuned. If you like my videos, like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and happy learning, everyone.